It was a double murder that shocked Delmarva February 13th, 2001. While responding to a noise complaint in Centerville, 2 police officers were gunned down. One of them, Patrolman Michael Nickerson.
10 years later, we met with Patrolman Nickerson's mother, Sue Nickerson, ahead of the inaugural Michael S. Nickerson Memorial Sporting Clay Classic. Sue Nickerson provides support to families of fallen officers, just like the support she received 23 years ago.
And she is now president of a new group that is called the Blue Star Law Enforcement Family Survivors Support Association. And she joins us this afternoon, along with Vice President of the organization. This is Tom Jensen. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Again, Lisa and I, as we sit here and talk to you, we've already told you, we're sorry for your loss. And I almost hate to take you back to that time, but could you tell us, Sue, what kind of support that you received after your loss?
Well, the community. I mean, I can't say enough about the community in the area of where he was killed, along with my hometown support. Yeah. And it kind of is always nice to be able to connect with those who have had the same kind of loss.
Right.
And that sometimes you don't even have to say anything to them, you just have to look at them and you know it and you feel it and you want to support them. And that's the role that I want to do to keep Michael's legacy.
And Tom, you lost a son who was also a police officer.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about your son.
My son was 27. He was on the same police department that I had retired from 6 years prior to him going on the department. And Tommy was always around law enforcement, and that's where he ended up going into. We lived over in Bowie at the time, and we was in Prince George's County. We was on that department. He was responding on a burglary in progress and hit some black ice and went into the hospital and never came back out.
Wow.
So sorry.
Sorry. Okay, so let me ask you, and I want to make sure that I get the name of it right.
I know.
Why did you form the Blue Star Law Enforcement Family Survivors Support Association? Why did you form it?
Well, we want to continue to support the families here in Maryland.
Okay.
So we're here for all law enforcement, correctional officers who have lost in the line of duty, both family and co-workers. I spend a lot of time and thought and prayer for a lot of our co-workers and our police agencies, and with some of what they continue to live with.
Whenever something like this happens, when an officer dies, are there things that the family might not know about, protocol and procedures that they don't know about and they need some guidance with?
Even with my experience as a police officer, when this happens, it takes so much away from you that you're not thinking logically, and there's things that come up that need to be done. Thank God for Sue. She was there with us. She led us through this and helped us with it, and that in turn, me and my wife have given back to her and to the officers in the state of Maryland.
Right.
Wow.
And we often forget about those fellow officers. We just think about immediately the family.
Yeah.
These officers carry this burden with them a long time. I have probably 10 friends on the wall downtown in DC that I know personally. So we have to look out and take care of them, besides the families and the community, and let the community support these officers and what they're doing.
Because it may not be blood family, but it's still family.
Oh, it's all family.
Exactly.
Still family.
Exactly. And I say this all the time. When an officer leaves the house in the morning, we all become a part of that officer's family.
So let me ask you this. Do I understand that you have a long-term plan for a memorial?
Yes, we do. In the state of Maryland, there is not a memorial with all of the law enforcement officers' names on it. There are many police agencies that have individual memorials, but it's our long-term goal to designate one memorial with all of the Maryland officers' names on it. To date, there are 317 fallen officers in the state of Maryland and 3 canines.
Wow.
That's incredible. So how can folks help?
Well, I would, first of all, support your law enforcement. When you see them, say hi and have a good day, and think about what they do. we're going to start holding some fundraising events that we will advertise on our website. And if they would like to come out and help support us or donate to us, like Sue said, all of this money goes back to them.
Right.
All right.
So would you do us a favor, and whenever you have these fundraisers, shoot us an email so we can talk about it?
Absolutely,
That'd
be
be
happy
awesome.
to. Thank
You'll
you
be
for the
first to know.
invitation. Thank you for
very
the
much.
invitation.
Yes,
Tom and Sue, thank you both for coming
Absolutely.
in.
thank you.
Thank you.
We'll have
Thank you for having
information
us.
on our website so folks can look it up
Okay.
and find out more.
All right, I'll leave this with you.
Perfect, thank you.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you.